In today's episode of Comics and Cosplay, we kick off our Convention Week coverage with a discussion about the costume policies at various cons and if these conventions should be able to regulate what people can and can't wear to them. So as I mentioned before, this is the kickoff episode to our Con Week coverage, in which each day I'm going to discuss a different topic about conventions and the kind of issues surrounding them. And today I want to talk about the costume policies at various cons. Now, I'm sure some of you might have heard various stories in which different cosplayers have been asked to either leave a con or change their attire because they felt it was too revealing or not, family friendly. Now, a lot of people don't like these policies at various cons and think, they shouldn't be able to tell people what they can and can't wear. But I think this is well within a con's rights because, let's face it, there are definitely people that are going to push the limits and try to just go out there and be more out there and have something that's more revealing than anyone else. As well as I think, cons are a privilege and not a right. That, the people that organize these conventions have the right to try to create whatever atmosphere or environment that they're looking to for the con. However, I do think cons need to do a better job of outlining their costume policy and letting it be known what types of costumes they will and won't allow, or kind of set some guidelines to help people understand what kind of costumes they can bring to a convention. And I think this isn't something they should wait to the con and then kind of indiscriminately pick out people, but rather should be something that's posted on their Facebook and website right along with their weapons policy, so that people can go into the con knowing kind of the rules and guidelines, and it won't be such a shock when maybe they're told their costume isn't really fitting for the environment that they're going for. And I also know some people like to think and do say that, certain people or certain cons target certain types of people, that, skinny people don't get the rules applied to them, or, pretty girls are allowed more access. I know this was a big issue a few weeks ago at New York Special Edition, and Bleeding Cool even ran an article about this. But I was actually even at that con, and I saw them, really picking out different people that had costumes. There was a girl that was wearing basically body paint Venom that they asked to cover up, and and she complied and was allowed to stay at the con. So I think overall conventions are doing a good job of applying these policies as a whole. I just think they need to do a much better job of getting out there on the forefront and letting people know what is acceptable and what is not. But I want to hear from you guys and what you think. Do you think cons can do a better job of regulating certain types of costumes, or this should be, always just left up to the individual? Let me know in the comment section down below. And also don't forget to like and subscribe to our videos so you don't miss out on any of our future topics. And also we got a huge tutorial series coming out from Nell on boot covers and how those apply. So you're definitely not going to want to miss those. Well, that's it. As always, I'm your host Ian from Saturday Morning Cosplay, and I'll see you on the con floor.